in Brad's backyard. He's walking down the street to this game. He is going to moonwalk to this game. He doesn't have to even worry about anything. This game is happening in his land over there, the New York Football Jets and the Atlanta Falcons. As we sit right now, Atlanta Falcons 3-point favorites. A total of 46 is pretty prevalent. There is a 46.5 out there as well in this one. Guys, the Jets go out, get their first win of the season. They faced a depleted Titans team, specifically at the wide receiving core, and was able to take advantage of that, and they go out and get their first win of the season. The Falcons, look, they looked at least a little bit better on the offensive side of the ball this past week in a loss. They did put up 30 points against the Washington football team, but the Washington football team does pull that one out. Steven, we'll start with you because somehow you've found a way to bet on every single game this week. We'll start with you. You have a bet on this one.
I do, over at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium across the pond there. And I have Jets plus 3.5 for this one. And my logic is pretty simple. I'm not sure the Atlanta Falcons should be 3.5 point favorites against anybody other than maybe the Davis Mills Texans on a neutral field. This offense for Atlanta, 31st in DVOA, 26th in EPA. But you might say, Steven, they scored 30 points last week. Well, they were still 5.3 yards per play, which would rank 21st on the season. And then on the flip side, the Atlanta defense is 29th in DVOA. They're 28th in EPA. I just see this game very similarly to the way we saw the Jets game last week, facing a vulnerable defense in the Tennessee Titans. The Jets offense, their season numbers are bad, but that's skewed by the first three defenses that they played this season. Against the Titans defense, 5.9 yards per play, so slightly above average. Zach Wilson, 8.7 yards per attempt. The Falcons defense is worse than the Titans defense. So give me the points. Give me the Jets plus 3.5 in this one.
Brad, I didn't get the best of the number here, but I actually did play in this one, and I played the over 45. There was a 44.5 available that didn't last very long. Might even have been a better number than that, but I got in on the 45 on the over. I think this is a situation where, and I think this played out last week. We saw this with Zach Wilson. When he's going to be under a lot of pressure, he's just not going to be very good. He's a rookie quarterback, and he's going to make a lot of rookie quarterback mistakes, and he's going to do a lot of rookie quarterback things. But when he's given time, and he actually has time to sit in the pocket and throw a little bit. By the way, he gets Elijah Moore back off of the concussion protocol list this week as well. So one more weapon there for him. When he's not under duress the whole time, I actually think this Jets offense is semi-capable of putting up points as long as he's not running for his life. And one thing we know is the Atlanta defense isn't going to put any pressure on him at all. They're 30th in pressure rate so far, and there's no hope in sight for this team to be any good on that aspect of the ball. So no side here for me, but I did play an over total here because I also think on the Falcons side of things that they'll be able to do just enough against this Jets defense as well. They did put up 30 last week against Washington. Washington's defense has proven to not be as good as we thought, but it's definitely better than the Jets.
Yeah, I like the overlook as well. I agree with you about Wilson. Give him time, and he's a volatile quarterback, isn't he? He reminds me a bit of maybe a more talented Drew Lock, where he's going to take those deep shots, and some week he's going to hit none of them and score 8 points or 7 points, and some weeks he's going to put up 27 on you. And obviously the Falcons without their best corner this week, Isaiah Wilson, I think went on IR. Don't get any pressure anyway. As you said, Matt, Elijah Moore back, Jameson Crowder came back last week and played well. So, I just think all the ingredients are there for some points as well. Oh, and actually, the last thing I will mention, the Jets defense played 100 snaps last week against Derrick Henry in that overtime win. So I'm not sure a transatlantic flight straight after that is going to be ideal preparation.
Yeah, definitely. I think that there are going to be some points in this one. So we'll look at that. Steven is taking the points with the Jets. I'm taking the over in the Jets Falcons. It's happening over in Brad's backyard. I mean, literally, it's right outside. He can just open his window and so he can watch it from his balcony. He doesn't even have to leave.